Suppose that there is a farm in a neighboring state. For me, I live in Maryland. There might be a farm in Virginia. And you want to buy something from that farm, a tomato, an onion, a grape, whatever, a whole bushel of whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's say you want to buy something from there. I want you to think of the steps you go through. Here's what you do: you go there and then you buy it, and then that's it. Or you order it and they ship it to you, and that's it. And that's amazing. And that's how it should be. That's what buying and selling should be. That's what trade should be. It should be as easy as it is for you when you buy something from a neighboring state, which is basically just show up and do it, right? And because of that, because of the United States size and diversity of ecology and climate diversity and all that, we're able to buy and sell between ourselves and get amazing things. You know, even if you live, in a place where Maine blueberries aren't going to grow, you can still get them. And even if you live in a place where oranges won't grow, you'll still be able to get them. That's an advantage of the climate diversity of the United States. And it's great, and it's what we should be doing with the whole world. Imagine if all you needed to do to buy something from, say, Venezuela is you just bought it and that was it. That would be amazing. If you wanted to just buy something from Iran or North Korea or Russia, it should just be that. Just buy it. Now, the reason I pick those particular countries is the United States has made the argument that the United States government has made the argument that by isolating those countries, it'll somehow get them in line. And the reality is isolating those countries has done the following. One, it's punished Americans. We have less access to resources and we have smaller markets that we can sell to. And two, it's radicalized those countries. Because if you take any group in the world and you isolate it, you're going to radicalize them. This is just common sense. You take any group and you isolate that group will become more radical. Now, I don't know if this is just sheer stupidity or if it's the fact that the military-industrial complex benefits when the United States makes more enemies. But what I want to see is an end to all sanctions, an end to all tariffs, an end to all trade regulations. It should be just as easy for you to buy something from France or Japan or Russia or anywhere else as it is to buy from the neighboring state. And through that, we get that kind of prosperity where we have access to different raw materials, different tools, and all that kind of stuff. The correct thing to do is to end all sanctions. Now, right now, you have world powers meeting that are discussing ways to slightly be less of a nuisance. What they're going to say is that they're paving the way for trade, the trade of, say, Ukrainian agriculture products. The way was already paved. The way is the ocean. The ocean doesn't need to be paved. It was already there. The United States government did not create the ocean. But they're going to try to take credit for it. Here's what's really happening. The US government was being 500 units of nuisance. The Russian government was also being 500 units of nuisance. Now they're going to get in the way only 499 units of nuisance and pat themselves in the back like they did something. They didn't do something. They're doing something bad. They're just doing slightly less of it. And let's do less of it and less of it until it's zero. Ending all sanctions, all tariffs, and all pointless customs border restrictions is going to make us more prosperous, healthier, and freer. Now, if you want to find out, meet other people that are trying to do the same, who also are working to end sanctions, go on over to lp.org. That is the homepage of the Libertarian Party. You can connect with people in your state and your county, and working together, we can massively reduce the size and scope of government, end tariffs, and end all sanctions.